Hi. It's Mrs. Stitches or Sheila. Hi, everybody. Today's date is October 22nd, 2023. I think that's right. I'll find out soon because I'm going to grab my Advent. And it always has a date on it. I have my Advent to open. I have an old finished Halloween finish to show you. And I have progress on 2 whips. So I'm going to take my glasses off because the sun's going to shine and it's going to reflect. And I'll tell you a bit about yesterday. Okay, so let's start off with the Advent. 22. So I left the last 10 just in this bag. That's 24. Got some small ones down here. 25. 23. That's good to know for tomorrow. 29. 27. 26. 31. 28. Is it the 22nd? Maybe it's the 23rd today. I guess that's the only thing. If you think the wrong day and your whole day off, I'm going to go through them all. 26. Oh, I found 22. It's at the very bottom. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. It's a small one. Okay. It's nice to have the sunshine. I can't see a thing because the sun is shining in my face. Oh, another needle minder. Oh, I was just thinking the other day, I hope she gives us more needle minders. Oh, it's a pretty one. That's, and I can't see. There you go. I don't know how much you can see. It's one of her hand-painted needle minders. And it is 2, not sure what type of owls these are. They're 2 owls. I don't think they're barn owls. I don't know what type of owls they are. I should know better. But very nice. Lots of crinkling. Now I should really give one of my needle minders to, the funny thing is I don't want to give up any of them. But I'm going to try something. Let me just try. Yeah, I can't see a thing. I can't see if you see that or not. It is, all I got is glare and reflection, but that's very, very nice. I have a friend who, oh my gosh, I can't see. I have a friend who, at my fiber group who stitches with me, and she has been stitching without a needle minder, so that would be kind of a nice thing to give her. I wonder what I should do about this sunshine. I'm gonna pause and I might have to move because I can't see anything, or I'm gonna put up a curtain. Hold on a second. Well, that was a lot more work than I expected, but I have a towel hanging up, so it's kind of not having the sunshine in my face like that. That was too much. That's going to be, oh well. So today's 22nd. I'm going to first show you my thread a day, which is in Glendon Place, Sleepy Hollow. And I did much more than a thread. So one thing about when you work on things every day, you kind of actually get into them. And so I did, there's Bond chirping for me. I did all of the black in here, and I did this gray there, and I'm working on his leg. I think the horse's leg, and I think it's going to go down and then go over. But so anyways, I'm working on that, and then trying to mostly have fill in. So I'll probably work on that a bit this morning. I'm leaving in about an hour, so we'll see. And then I worked on my paint with Stitch Yourself. So the interesting thing when you're doing this daily, I mean, this always happens, but you start working on things in certain scenarios, and those are almost like those memories are being stitched in. So I went to the dentist yesterday. I was at the dentist on Friday, so I worked on this at the dentist on Friday. I worked it at the hospital while I was waiting for my husband for his physio. And I worked it to yesterday at the dentist, and it's going to take it while I go to the hospital or health center for a plastic surgery appointment. It's for my hand. So anyways, I worked on it. So I got just fill-in left. I think, like I said, I'll leave this for that. So the cat, and he's going to have some whiskers coming down here, but I just got to fill in all that right there. So that's a good fill-in. And then there is one shelf with a little picture of, I think it's a mouse, but so that one is getting embedded with memories of appointments. So, and then my finish from before. So this is Leela Studio. What's it called? Well, you guys would know it. Halloween Quaker. I think that's what it's called. I did this. I don't even remember what year. I want to say 2022 or 2021 was when Sherry started her summer camps, and you were to finish a project in 1 month. So I actually finished this in the month of August. I did it, and so I was very focused. This is like an XG Designs fabric that I had bought but never used. The moon, well, it looks pretty good here. I actually can see it. Didn't think the moon came out very well. I picked my own colors. I substituted a whole bunch of colors throughout here. Some of these are some silks and fancy threads, but I thought it came out really fun. So this is a pillow that actually stays year-round downstairs on the couch, and I finished it with some funky crow fabric. I love that. It's losing its stuffing. I'll probably actually, maybe I'll have to, the stuffing is compressing, so perhaps I actually open it up and stuff it some more at one point. I don't know, but it gets used a lot, and I should actually wash it. But that is my finish from before. So yesterday we went to the dentist, and it's a good thing I went. So when I went before on Friday, it wasn't my regular dentist. It was a different, I don't know what capacity he was there. I'd never seen him before. He'd only been there for a little while. I thought he was going to be a new dentist. I'm not sure. He did a fine job at the time, but like I said, my filling felt high. When I went to see my dentist, he went, a little high. That's a lot high. And he had to drill a lot. And near the end, like, he didn't freeze me again. Near the end, I was actually starting to feel some pain. So I kind of went, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. Yeah, it's good. I can still feel, now it's a little high, but just a little, just a tiny bit. So I'm hoping it's okay. I still have a tiny bit of pain. I'm taking Tylenol. Tylenol's killing it fine. It's good. And I am chewing on that side now. So I think it's going to be fine. I also got fitted for my night guard. And I think my insurance covers 80%. It's kind of funny because, well, you think, oh, that's great. Good, you got insurance. You pay for the insurance. So it's coming out of my pension all the time. And sometimes I feel like with just regular appointments, I've pretty much paid all the, whatever the insurance is taken off, I've pretty much paid that in the, whatever you call it, not premiums, but the monthly payments. Then we went chair shopping. Well, we went to a restaurant that was a big fail. It was just, we thought it was going to be a good restaurant. It was one that was always busy. It was just meh. It was very expensive. Well, I mean, it's just the high cost. To the burger that I got was $13. No, okay, it was a double patty, but it was $13. That's with no fries or anything. Fries on top of that would have been another $10. And this is probably big city prices, but we're not used to that kind of prices here. So, and it was just meh. It wasn't really that great. I was actually burping it up a lot. Then we went to 2 furniture stores, to look at stitchy chairs. And some nice stitchy chairs. The first store we went to is called the Rug Shack. And they had some nice chairs. There was about 6 different types. And then we went into Digby to a place called Nothing Fancy Furniture. And there were some nice ones. And they're having an early Black Friday sale this Thursday, Friday. So we're going to go back. And probably, they do not deliver. The other one delivers. But we're going to go back. We think a chair can actually fit in our in an SUV because they said the top comes off. So now it's a choice of what chair do I want. There's one chair that in the arm it had like a little swivel like pad, and he said that could be removed. My husband thought, ooh, wonder if you could fit the Lowry stand inside the hole of what that moves. So might take part of my Lowry stand just to see if that's a possibility, but I don't know. Then there were some electric ones which were nice. There was one really fancy electric one, but I don't know if that's necessary. And my husband did come up with a good point. What if the power's out? And we do have power out during the winter, so then it would actually be non-functional. So probably just a regular one. There was one with no arms. I'm not sure if I'd like that. He loved the no arm one. So we'll see. We'll go back and have a look. We'll see what the sale is. The way he talked, it sounded like it was almost going to be 50% off or 60% off. So that's really worth a return. So anyways, I had a bit of a rough night's sleep last night. I've been worried about my banking. I went and banked last week and I cannot see a lot of money in my account. So I'm going to go this morning to the bank and talk to them, find out what's up. And then I got my appointment for my hand. So again, that's my hand. Don't know what it is. It might be a wart, might be something else. So I'm going to a plastic surgery office. They will cut it off. Unless it's a wart, then they might just send me away. They will cut it off and they'll probably do histology, which is what I used to do for a job, was histology on fish, not on humans. And look at what type of cellular material it's made out of and see if it's cancer or not. And what cancer, there's all different kinds of cells. So that's, I'm expecting, I'm always, when I'm going for appointments, I'm fully expecting it to be a wart and them to laugh at me and kick me out and not do anything. That's what I'm expecting, but we'll see. It'll be good if it isn't, and they actually do cut it out and find out what it is. So that is what my day is about. It's a new place I'm going to. So it's a bit of an adventure, but these are both two things that were on my brain a bit last night. And so, yeah, it was a rough night, but I'll sleep well tonight. That's what I always say. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to tell any stories. It's already been 13 minutes with everything. So I will tell you some stories. I do have, I think I got 4 left. No, I got 3 left. 3 left, and they're really not stories. And I might be able to think of some. So I've gone through some stories, but anyways, I'd like to thank you all for being with me. That's been great. I have had a few new subscribers, so thank you and welcome to all my new subscribers. A couple have commented and I really appreciate that. And so I just want to thank y'all for sticking out. This is a long haul, 31 days of listening to me jabber on. I don't know how you do it. My husband does it every day. Poor guy. Anywho, I shall be back tomorrow with another with all the regular stuff. You know what it is. I don't have to repeat it. I better go. Bond is really getting impatient. So I will talk to you later. Have a happy stitching day. Take care, everybody. Bye.